see any rain, but if a storm front does appear, then we'll let you know. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Confirmed, we'll adjust the front wing on your next box. You need to cool your brakes, go easier on them into the corners. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Okay, hi guys, so halfway through the video, just seen me driving here, just realised my microphone wasn't actually on. Rookie mistake. But yeah, as I was said to myself earlier, qualified in second position, behind Rosberg. Interesting beginnings of the race. A little bit of action, but nothing too major. Just trying to get a nice gap between me and second place now. Just so you guys are all aware, I don't use any assists or anything apart from the driver's racing line. So no ABS, no traction control, no nothing. It's all off. It's all my foot. My feet and my steering wheel.
We'll finish with a little extra fuel, so you have some in hand to run a faster engine mode for a bit.
That's nice, good, I'm saving some fuel. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, before I realised that my microphone wasn't on.
They should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
Sorry if this is a tad boring for the first video, but I'd rather be at the front of the field winning than further back. But sometimes it's nice to be in the pack, but just for now I'm enjoying being at the front. Also the AI are on the hardest difficulty, Legend. So I'm really up against it. I'm quite happy that I'm able to bridge this gap at the minute. Oh, front tyre, there we go. Front tyre on the apex there. On the grass, just put me wide for that, the exit of that corner.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
Whoops, that was not intentional. There you go, see, that one little mistake at the beginning set me off for the whole series of those corners. There you go, front tyres really starting to go now. There you go, you see the temperature on the temperature gauge there. They're really starting to, you can actually visibly see on the screen as well that the tyres, front tyres are starting to go now. So I've really got to work on saving these tyres for another 5 or so laps until we can enter the...
He's gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Yeah, there we go. See, second place, gaining on me by 0.5 a lap. I need to sort this out. Look at that temperature. You can tell the tyres are wearing down badly now. So what I'm going to do, try and counteract this, get a bit more speed in the straights. I'm going to put it into rich mix. Should give me a tad of an advantage over the Ferrari, seeing as I've got the faster engine here. I've also requested for the next pit stop to have a bit more front wing to counteract a lot of understeer that I was getting at the beginning of this race, and am still getting. So need a bit of a front wing adjustment. But nothing too major. Don't need to go too far. Beautiful. There you go, definitely tell the front tyres are wearing off now. A second slower. And I just cannot get this, this corner right. It's like I cannot, for some reason today, it's just not been with me. Well, a bit of wheel spin there. However, I did well in the final sector there, which is odd. Having to brake into the first corner now, which, well, brake slightly or lift off, which is definitely a sign of the tyre wear. But it's one thing I like about this F1 2015 is that the tyre wear is a lot more realistic than it was in 2014 or previously. Found in 2012 it was very sort of scriptured, and like, it wore off when the game said it was going to wear off, not based on your inputs and on the actual steering wheel and on the pedals yourself. So this game allows you to control your tyre wear a lot more, which I really enjoy. It's more just exactly more careful on the throttle for me. And there we go, that's the understeer I was talking about. Whoops again. So always that first one that I seem to get wrong. Luckily I haven't got a penalty, so be thankful for that. Slightly faster this time round, second sector.
Okay, mind you don't get caught out on this set of boots. We have started to notice some wear. We should be okay for a bit longer though.
Yeah, I've noticed the wear too, mate, don't worry. Okay, so still good on fuel, so I can stay in rich mix for a little bit longer. Damage, yeah, look, see those tyres are now yellow. I can definitely feel that they've definitely seen the best of their life already. Stay in rich mix for now. See if we can use our straight line speed to counteract the lack of cornering sort of ability we've got at the minute. Due to the lack of...
stopped. He's out of the running.
Oh, Nico's gone. Due to the amount of understeer we're getting currently. So make the most of this fantastic Mercedes engine. There you go, understeer again every time. Some people say that's gaining me advantage, but it's really not. It's putting me offline and off centre for the next section. Understeer, 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 constant understeer. So I'm going to put it back into standard, because then I'm going to, as soon as I get some new tyres on this car, I'm going to absolutely pelt it out of the pits. So yeah, race update guys, we're on lap 9 now. Pit stop is due for lap 14 or 15 I believe. Running against the Legend AI here. Seeing if we can do our absolute best to win this race. Struggling with a heap load of tyre wear and understeer at the minute. But I think we're counteracting that relatively well at the minute. A bit of adjustment on the my right foot throttle control. Not needing to feel safe at the minute, which is extremely good. It's only a 20 lap race, so I wasn't expecting to have to worry about that too much. But doing a bit of an old school like GP2 style sprint race, just to get me warmed up. So I'm going to do a full length, start my full length season shortly. First corner. First corner in this section of the track always seems to get me. Always going too early for some reason. I think I'm trying too hard to counteract this understeer and I'm turning too soon. So a little bit of personal lessons to be learned there.
Vettel, he's gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Okay, Vettel's gaining me on about 0.5 a lap at the minute, so he's obviously managing his tyre wear a lot better than me currently. But we shall carry on and we shall see. There you go, understeer pushing me wide here. Try and counteract that a bit with a bit of wheel spin. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Don't want to do that too often because I don't want to wear out my rear tyres any more than they already are. Yeah, there we go. Starting to go orange now, the tyres. And there you go, completely gone. Off we go. got that right that time. Understeer pushing me wide again.
Box, box, box.
Okay, so it's time for my pit stop. Although I'm really considering... Ah, there we go. We're going to come in, get rid of these tyres, they're really not working for me. And, much to my misjudgment, I genuinely thought we were on a little sprint race here, but we're not. We're on a full-length race. So we'll see what we can do with this. Come on, Mercedes, nice quick pit stop for me. Beautiful, lovely. Okay, so it's a nice fresh set of tyres. Very long pit lane. Silverstone, very, very slow.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Okay, so we've got one stop left, perfect. Okay, so let's really, really, really use these fresh tyres to our advantage. Try and get a bit of a...
We'll fit the option tyre on your next stop.
use them to best of our advantage.
Ricardo could be due to pit within the next couple of laps.
Okay, so my tyres, I definitely don't want to go on option again. Press the wrong thing. Just want to go into a rich mix with my fuel. Oh, I was not paying attention there. Just went straight on. I need to get my fuel up to rich. There we go, that's what I want. Just really, really use these tyres. So if I go for a bit quiet for the rest of this lap, guys. Trying to concentrate, get these tyres working. Got them up to temperature nicely. Just want to get out ahead of Vettel again. That's all I need to do. Running wide again there. If I can lead this race from the front, I can control it.
The car behind is running on full revs. Mix 3. He's going to attack.
Okay, so first full lap, let's see what we can do on these tyres. Running a tad wide there, dirtying up my left front tyre. That's not what I really wanted, but okay. Okay, so we're still on full revs. Fresh tyres, stretching this Mercedes boots. A bit wide there. Still plus on the fuel, which is excellent. Means I can be in rich mix for a lot longer. Really muck this complex up. It's been a while since I played on the full wheel, full setup. Trying to get myself back into this. F1's my main game, but I do play other games. There we go, fastest lap. I do play other games, I do stream other as well. I've got a few of my friends are in a Call of Duty party, clan, sorry. And I've done a couple of quick streams just to test it out. But we will be doing some more streams, about 6 of us, all working together. And we all do really well, so one of our players is in the top 1% in the world, so we're up there for Call of Duty. I'm also a FIFA 16 guy, Ultimate Team. Which is, oh, completely misjudged that. Let's concentrate on our F1, shall we, for now? This is my main game, my favourite.
Okay, we now have
I
70
love motor
kilograms
racing,
of
I
fuel
love
remaining. That's 70 kilograms. That's Ricardo ahead. Watch for a chance to make a move.
Okay, so has Ricardo pitted? I'm hoping so. Otherwise, I've lost a lot of time somewhere. Nice move up the inside there, pushed him wide.
Job, nice overtake.
I think I may have lost out here, guys. Not quite sure how. My pace has been good.
You're faster than the car ahead in Sector 1. Use that advantage to get past.
I'll try and get massive slipstream here. Oh, I've got my front wheel on there again, which pushed me wide. Can I go out the inside? Is it brave? Am I brave enough? Am I brave enough? Yes, there we go. I think there was a tad contact on the rear there.
Green flag.
I think he clipped my rear wheel, and that's put him L4 out. So sorry, Massa. But no penalties or punctures, so we're all good to go.
There's about 3/4 of our starting fuel left in the tank. That's 3/4 of our fuel load remaining.
This Legend AI don't seem to be as
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
as what's the word, challenging as 2014 was. Don't know why, I just seem to find it easier to keep up the pace, or to keep pace with these AI. And there you go, Vettel, Raikkonen, sorry, in front of me. It obviously can't have pitted yet. So he's really stretching those tyres out.
Okay, the boots aren't looking too worn at this point. We should have plenty of life left in them. Let's make sure we keep managing them properly.
Tyre condition's good for now. Again, I'm really using this rich mix to
Raikkonen's
give
in
me
first
a gap,
place.
nice gap. Okay, so next stop, yeah, we're going to go on primes, I think. Then maybe
Has just fitted the option tyres.
do a bit of burst on the
options.
But yeah, Raikkonen's in first place. Don't believe he's pitted yet. So we are in a net first position. Tyres are good. Fuel's good. We're in rich mix at the minute to try and really build a gap to Vettel. Because this car seems to be suffering a lot when the tyre wear goes down. So
in the optimum temperature zone.
I think that's Raikkonen in the pits now. So we shall inherit first place. Okay, so we're soon coming up to back markers now. Oh, got in his dirty air there. Can really feel it in this game. Really feel it. Pull over for me, mate. Perfect, thank you.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Put in my... Oh, I forgot to use my DRS there.
There's about a lap's worth of spare fuel in the car. You won't be able to run in mix 3 for long with that much, but do burn it if you need to.
Put the car back down into standard because I want to save a little bit of fuel. To give me a couple of spare laps of fuel, just as a buffer. I don't like to push it too far to the edge. when I get a fresh set of tyres on, every time I get a fresh set of tyres on, I put it into rich mix and I give it the beans. Really go for it. Really make the most of that fresh rubber, because it doesn't really last very long. Okay guys, so race update. We're still in P1, which is fantastic. Qualified in second, behind Nico Rosberg, who has retired due to a fault. I don't know what it is, but we seem to be controlling this race from the front. Still suffering with understeer, but I think we can manage. So Legend AI, really pushing ourselves. Pit stop for lap 23, so we've got another 5 laps to stretch his tyres out, which should not be too bad at all. No sign of Vettel behind me. Good. There's the understeer coming back in. I'm going to have to change the way I do that corner. Pressed the wrong button there. Oh, could not get the power down there. Okay, so I want a full race update. 13 seconds, so that pit stop has really helped me. I've really used the fresh tyres to my advantage and gained about another 4.5 seconds on him. It's how worn down those tyres were, it's how much quicker I could go than him. Lift off slightly for the first corner now. Yeah, that worked nicely. Lovely smooth driving at the minute. Now I probably jinxed myself. I tend to take a tighter line through Luffield, so I find it suits my driving style better. And I completely misjudged that one. Completely misjudged that.
Careful on the tyres. Our data is showing some wear. Most likely you'll be able to feel it.
Yeah, I'm definitely starting to feel it now. Front tyres. Yeah, there we go. I'm being very gentle on the throttle to try and save my rear tyres, but it's not really working at the minute, purely because it's the front tyres that are the issue, so. I'm going to keep it in standard mix for now. I think our pace is good enough. But these tyres wear off so quickly. I've lost so much lap time already, and it's only what, 9 laps since I pitted.
Vettel's a second slower than you
can
last
feel
lap.
through my steering wheel the scrubbing of the front tyres when you're going through a corner at the minute. Lot of understeer. So sorry if it's a tad boring to view, guys, but as again I must say that I prefer to control the race from the front. Okay. I'll do a back to front challenge, so I'll start from the back and see if I can work my way to the front of the grid. With of course Legend AI, I only play on the hardest difficulty. And I always seem to do relatively well against them, so obviously I have my off days.
We now have 60 kilograms of fuel remaining.
Okay, so feels good. Again, I'm not going to go into rich mix until I've got some fresh tyres on this car. Because, unless Vettel starts breathing down my neck, but I think we're safe for that for now. Now the question is, do I go for something different? Do I go on options again? And then go for a little stint at the end on the harder tyre? Or do I go on the harder tyre now? Possibly go the rest of the race. It'll be very, very hard to do so. Or maybe go for a little stint on the options again at the end. If you guys have got any suggestions, then please drop a message on the right hand side, and I will take your advice. There's some back markers ahead, but I don't think we'll catch them before our pit stop. We shall see. Again, running wide there. Tyre wear is terrible at the minute. I'm quite impressed with my throttle control today. Seems to be really good, which I'm happy with. Because I haven't played this game in a while. But obviously now for you guys I'm going to be playing it a lot more often. I'm going to be starting my series soon, so this is just a tester to test the water.
You're being caught by Vettel. He's gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Okay, so same as before, Vettel's starting to catch me now. Because this Mercedes does not deal with tyre wear very well.
Tyre update for you, and it looks like this set is coming to the end of its life. We don't anticipate having much more time before it's completely gone.
I'm going to go into rich mix here,
so be ready.
like I did before the last pit stop, just to try and counteract the lack of cornering ability we've got at the minute. And then we'll keep it in rich mix when we come out the pits to make the most of that fresh rubber. Cannot get this corner correct at the minute.
Okay, the pit window has opened. Pit window now open for you.
Lovely, I think we're going to be taking our pit stop this lap. Depending on how this lap goes, I might push it another one. Just to really, that extra lap can make all the difference.
We're now at around 60% of our initial fuel load. That's 60% of fuel remaining.
Okay, lovely. Still plus nearly 2 laps of fuel, running wide there, very wide, got a bit of wheel spin on the exit of that corner there. But yeah, I'm happy to keep it in rich mix for now. Fuel is good. Really use this Mercedes engine power to the best of our ability. Front tyre's completely gone, running wide there. Not a lot I can do about that at the minute. There you go, completely offline there. And we get some new tyres on this car.
You need to pit in this
We'll
lap.
be back in shape. So pit this lap, or do we carry on for another one? I'm going to go for another one, just because I think that extra lap on the fresh tyres later on can make all the difference. Even though we do have a decent gap in a minute, so I'm happy to take this risk. I can feel these tyres really gone now. These tyres are absolutely ruined. They really do need to be changed. But I will do this. Yep. Okay, so Vettel is now a whole second quicker than me. So maybe the staying on for the extra lap on these tyres was not the best idea. But I'm definitely coming in this lap. Going slightly wide there so I can get the power down earlier. A bit of wheel spin on the exit there. Okay, so having to brake considerably now. Oh. Okay, so I'm boxing this lap. I'm going to box this lap. Going to get rid of these tyres. Really. Going onto the harder rubber.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
Okay, so we're going to pit this lap. Damage on our tyres is pretty awful. It's not the worst I've had in a race before, but that was towards the end of a race. Didn't really have much choice. Okay, so we're going to pit. See if Mercedes can help us out with a decent pit stop here. Come on boys, nice and quick, less than 3 seconds. Beautiful. Good pit stop. We've gone down into second provisionally, but Vettel is yet to pit, so again I'm not too worried. Down to third now. Now we've got some fresh rubber on this car. We're going to really give it the beans. We can really go hard on these tyres because it's the harder rubber. So we can really go for it. Steering rich mix here. Now let's push. See if we can really reinforce the gap we've got here. We've done really well today to really bridge a decent gap.
Rain arriving in under 10 minutes.
Okay, interesting. Rain may be arriving. It's going to make the end of this race interesting, so it's good that we're on the harder rubber here. So we can last as long as possible before we have to pit in for any wets if necessary. Okay, so what I'm going to do in anticipation for this rain, this could be risky, but I'm going to ask for some more front wing for the next pit stop. So I'm struggling with understeer today. Yeah, it's definitely getting greyer, so I definitely think there's going to be some rain. How heavy? It's hard to tell. But the other day I did a full length race with at Brazil actually, and I had to go straight from slicks to wets. It rained that hard, but we shall see what we have to do today. Maybe lucky, it may hold off, it may not rain enough that we have to switch tyres, but we shall wait and see. So we're 50% through this race now, and we're looking good. Still good on fuel. Let's see if we can catch Raikkonen before he pits. Really solidify our domination in this race.
You have P3, Raikkonen ahead. A gap of 8 seconds separates you. Ricciardo behind. The gap is 15 seconds plus. We're losing about 5 seconds a lap. This pace is far too slow.
5 seconds a lap.
You're closing Raikkonen, close to 3/10 a lap.
I think this had a little bit of a glitch there.
Ricciardo's losing a second a lap to you.
There you go. That's better. Okay guys, so midway update.
We're expecting Raikkonen to come into the pits within the next 5 laps or so.
Very, very smooth race so far. Thank you, Exterminator. I really appreciate that. You'll subscribe to me. Means a lot. There will be regular videos every week. Let's get an Ericsson slipstream here. Let's take him. Lovely, beautiful. Back markers didn't really cause any problems, but okay. So back to as I was updating you guys. We started this race in second position behind Nico Rosberg, where we qualified in second. Rosberg went out early on for an issue. I don't know what the issue was, but we seem to have controlled this race from the start. We've led from the start. We've done really, really well. And now the rain is coming down, so yes, I do have PS3. I also have this game on well, I have 2014 on PS3.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Sorry, you're in your what? Not quite sure what you mean by that, but lovely, thank you very much, Exterminator. That'd be amazing. Now this is getting an interesting part of the race here. We've not long pitted for our dry tyres, but now it's starting to rain.
Okay, we're not seeing any issues with tyre wear right now. You should have good grip for a while yet.
And it's very, very much wetter at this. I will certainly add you, my friends. I would definitely add you once I finish this stream.
We're losing some time to Raikkonen, around 3/10 a lap.
Okay, we're now losing time. I can definitely feel the car sliding now. So the rain is definitely coming down hard enough now. It's now affecting grip. The main key here is to keep an eye on the temperature of these tyres. See if we can maintain temperature, because that's the key.
Ricciardo's losing a second a lap to you.
Okay, I'm going to go into intermediates now. I'm going to make that jump
Okay, we'll fit inters on your next stop.
because I'm struggling for pace here, struggling for grip. See, really struggling to keep temperature in these tyres now. Look, they're going blue pretty instantly, so I'm going to have to do a bit of weaving here to try and help myself out until I can get into the pits. Let me know if you think that it's going to be too soon or not to go on to the inters, but
Okay, we definitely think the intermediates are the way to go now. We're seeing standing water on the track, and I don't see it drying out anytime soon.
I would agree there. So I'm going to come all into the pits to get some inters. Never played Minecraft Exterminator. I'll have to give it a try. Maybe we can team up on that. Okay, so we're in the pits, coming in for our inters. Although, based on the amount it's raining, I don't think it'll be too long until we're in for wets, to be honest. But to be on the right tyre at the right time. Yep, I have GTA. Love a bit of GTA. Okay, so this rain really hasn't helped us here. Because now Raikkonen's ahead of us legit with pits. So we've really got to work hard here to catch him up. Because the rain came before he had his pit stop, so losing out on a lot of grip here. It's very difficult when I have no traction control or ABS on at the minute, so it's very, very hard to maintain or to keep this car on the track at the minute.
We're reaching the point where you're going to start aquaplaning with those tyres. We think you're alright for now, but it might not be long before we switch to the full wets.
Yeah, I should have made that jump and switched to the full wets straight away. It's a bit of a mistake on my part.
Okay, fitting the wet compound when you next come in.
But we'll make the best out of what we can. We're now aiming for a top 3 finish. This is now our aim. Was the win, now it's just top 3 based on what's happened. The weather has really not helped us and it's really screwed us up a little bit, to be honest. But,
exit now.
okay, so we're going to go onto wets now. In true British weather style, it's really, really chucked it down. Hopefully going onto the wets before anyone else will give us that advantage. Okay, so a lot better on these tyres now. Try and keep some temperature in these tyres. Sliding all over the place here. Not enjoying these conditions at the minute. Car's really not handling well. Getting a lot of wheel spin. I am from the UK. I'm from England, in fact.
Raikkonen has come into the pits.
very much a British motorsport fan, so
This heavy rain will last around 15 minutes.
Lewis
after which
Hamilton is
we
my
should see
favourite
a
driver.
transition to light rain.
while we're saying I'm from the UK, be mean. Like, not mean at all.
Raikkonen's next, just 5 seconds separate you.
Okay, so our goal now is to try and catch Raikkonen. These conditions are getting worse and worse and worse. Part German, nice, guten Tag. I've got a lot of Scottish in me, so part Scot, part English. Okay, we seem to be doing relatively well at the minute. We seem to be catching Raikkonen slightly. Ferraris are doing very, very well in these conditions. But we shall crack on. Still got in. Oh, might have to go back to standard mix soon, as my fuel is now becoming marginal.
Vettel's leading the race.
Oh, coming up to Maldonado. Watch out, he'll probably crash into us. See ya, mate. We are aiming for a top 3 finish now, guys. Due to the weather conditions and the timing of the pit stops really didn't work in our favour. The Ferraris managed to hold on to their tyres for the rain, whereas mine were completely gone, so I couldn't do that. I had to pit. So Maldonado out my way nicely, thank you, mate. I think I can catch the Ferraris if I don't make mistakes like that. But I think I can definitely catch them. Again, guys, I am running with no support at all, no ABS, no traction control, nothing. This is all my years of practice on various Formula 1 games. So I'm doing relatively well to get this car on the road at the minute. These conditions being far from perfect. Up the inside of Berry, thank you, mate. Didn't make it too difficult for me to lap you. Next up, fellow Brit Button. Hopefully you don't make it too difficult for me. Okay, so I'm going to go back to standard now because I need to save a bit of fuel or minimise my usage. Hoping on this straight I might be able to have both of these back markers here. Oh no, got a bit of oversteer on the way out of that corner, so really put me on the back foot down the straight.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
I'm going to try and have both of them. So I really want to catch these Ferraris.
Everything's looking nice and tidy on our end. Let us know if you start to feel any issues. Okay, at this rate we'll finish with a little extra fuel, so you have some in hand to run a faster engine mode for a bit.
Don't want to run the faster engine mode until I've got at least a lap's worth of spare fuel. And I can really go for it. Whoa. Back end of the car. Based on the way this race has gone, I would be happy with a podium finish today. But obviously I would love to catch these Ferraris and have a bit of a race with them. If I would have gone straight onto the wets earlier and instead of going to intermediates, which I was only on for a couple of laps, I think I would have jumped the Ferraris. But we learn from our mistakes. So I think next time in similar conditions I'll probably take the bigger risk and go straight onto the full wet.
We've been awarded a time penalty. We'll go
Okay.
against our finishing time at the end of the race.
So I have a 5-second penalty for track limits, which is unfortunate.
We're losing some time to Raikkonen, around 3/10 a lap.
So Raikkonen is now 3/10 of a lap quicker than us. So I think we're just going to have to try and consolidate this third place. I'm going to go up into Rich Mix because I really want to catch these Ferraris. I really don't want to, if I can help it, I really don't want to have to settle for third place. I don't like to settle for anything less than a win.
You increased your lead over Ricardo by around 3/10 last lap.
Not worried about Ricardo at the minute, I'm more worried about catching the Ferraris. Again, getting some oversteer there. Just need to hold back on the throttle when I'm coming through that corner. Getting a bit heavy footed. Around the outside of Alonso, contact. Oh no, oh no, that went so wrong. Let's still go down the inside of him. He was a lot slower than I thought. So I'm going to try and brake later into these corners now to really gain on these Ferraris. I really want to catch them as quick as I possibly can. Oh, lost the back end there. Straight off.
Raikkonen's next, just 5 seconds separate you.
These curbs are awfully slippery at the minute, so I'm going to have to try and stay off of them. Sorry guys, oh, sorry, I was trying to concentrate on that bit, but it's just showing that we're really struggling for grip here due to these harsh weather conditions. Now it's saying we don't have to pit again, so I'm just hoping these tyres can last the distance in these conditions. You never know, it may quickly dry up and we may have an interesting end to the race, but we shall see. You never know. Okay, so we're 5/10 quicker on that lap than Raikkonen. See if we can keep this up.
I definitely think we need to stay on this tyre a bit longer, but there's no question that the track is drying. We might be in a position to change soon.
Okay, so maybe I was right, maybe we are going to have an interesting end to the race.
Still looking good, Nick. Let's keep them that way for as long as we can. Ricardo's losing a second a lap to you.
I'm not going to take any risks, I'm still going to push. Push, push, push. Oh, I'll go wide again. Definitely getting a bit more grip here, so I think they're right, the track is drying. Still a bit of oversteer there. Need to cut that out. I think we're definitely catching Raikkonen. Seems to be visibly closer to him now, which is good. Right, to try and take this, get rid of the gap between me and the Ferraris, I might have to take a risk.
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track,
and go to Inter slightly earlier than the rest. See maybe if that can maybe give me that advantage. Use a bit of my experience and see if I can change a tad earlier.
You're faster through sector 1, faster than the car ahead through sector 1.
Oh, sorry Mary, didn't mean to do that, was it Stevens? Oh, Vettel seems to have a problem. Vettel's got a problem. Oh, look at this. Exciting, guys, exciting. Oh, illegal overtake apparently. So I'll let them all through, but Vettel seemed to have a problem there.
Green flag, we're racing again.
So I was first again momentarily, but Vettel definitely has a problem. Vettel definitely has a problem. This is really going to help us out. So it's just me v Raikkonen now. Vettel's definitely helped us out there with his problem. Oh my god, this is getting interesting now. Oh, this is getting exciting. Okay, so it's me v Raikkonen. See if I can carry on catching Raikkonen. And they're going in the pits for Inters, I believe. So, are we going to go a lap too late here? We'll find out. But we'll see. Still going to push.
I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty.
Sorry, I'm trying to change my tyre choice there. So, apologies, stewards. Okay, so it is definitely into time now. The wets are starting to overheat. But let's see if we can push. Get back to these pits as quick as we possibly can. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so guys, now it's getting interesting. We're now on the cusp of changing back to intermediates as the track is drying fast and the wets are overheating. So it's been an interesting race so far. Just want to try and get out ahead of Raikkonen if possible, if not ahead of him, close behind him, so we can push towards the end of the race to see if we can get that win, that much wanted win. Okay, we're going into the pits now for our intermediates.
The car behind is gaining on you. Let's turn the fuel mix up and create a gap.
So we've got a long, agonising wait to see where Raikkonen's coming in. Let's keep an eye on the mini-map here. See if we can
Go now.
see Raikkonen. There he is. I think that's him. Last corner. I think he's going to retain first position. Yep, he definitely is. So we're going to have to push now, guys. We're going to have to definitely push. Is that we're going to lose third as well? I think we... no, it's a back marker. Okay, so we're going to push now.
DRS has been enabled. DRS
Let's
is
get
now enabled.
this position back from the Ferrari. We're going to have to stay in standard for now because we're really on the limit for fuel. But
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right time for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions.
okay, so we're close to slicks. Oh, sorry, gone a bit wide there. Okay, so this Legend AI has really given me a workout today. Really done well with their strategies with the weather changing, and Raikkonen's really given me a good race today.
Raikkonen's next, just 5 seconds separate you.
Okay, so we need to catch Raikkonen, that's our goal now.
Next stop.
Selected the options just in case we have to go to dries. So guys, if you're just joining us, this is Commander Web, and we are coming towards the end of our full length Legend AI Silverstone race. Now pushing for that win, trying to catch Raikkonen. Okay, so I'm going to come in for slicks this lap. This lap is the lap.
There's about a lap's worth of spare fuel in the car. You won't be able to run in mix 3 for long with that much, but do burn it if you need to.
Raikkonen had the same idea. Nope, he's going on for another lap. This is a big risk, guys. Big risk I'm taking here. But we'll see if it pays off. I'm going all out here. It's the win. It's all or nothing. I want that win.
Go, go, go.
Now, what's key here is to keep temperature in these tyres. Temperature is the key here. I've gone back into Rich Mix to help us in this sort of like changeover period. Still not a fantastic amount of grip out here, but I think this may have been the right decision for us.
We've seen a few cars come in and put on intermediate tyres. Pit in and change yours if you think the conditions warrant it.
I think I'm definitely okay on dry tyres. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I misjudged that. Up the inside of Vettel, can we do this? Yes we can make it stick. Nice. Beautiful move there. And I've got DRS.
You've moved into P2, that's P2 now. Raikkonen's the race leader.
See if we can jump Raikkonen here. If we can, this will be a very, very good result for us here. Or if not, get very close to him. Try and use our... There we go, there he is Raikkonen, there is Raikkonen. So we can definitely win this race now, guys. We've definitely closed up the gap through pitting earlier for our slick tyres. Now it's a race to the end. Raikkonen versus Hamilton, or Raikkonen versus myself. Up the inside of Raikkonen. Oh, this is going to be a drag race down the hang straight. I have DRS in the slipstream. Pull out to the right. I'm going to try and take him up the inside here. It's going to be a risky move. And hard on the brakes on the inside. Beautiful move. Now let's keep him behind us, shall we? I'm going to go back into standard, whence I've got on a straight so I don't screw up these corners. I don't want Raikkonen to take advantage of a mistake, and I've gone wide. He's going to have DRS on me here, down the straight. I'm going to cut to the inside to break the slipstream. Going back into standard mix. Hard on the brakes. Slow him up, then hard out the corner. There we go. Bit of wheel spin there. Got a bit excited with the throttle. So Raikkonen's really not letting this position go. Oh, there we go. And we're going. Oh no, we've hit the back of Raikkonen. We've hit the back of Raikkonen. Oh no, I've lost my front wing. Oh, this is a disaster. It's the win now, guys. We've lost it. Thank you, mate. Those music videos are from a long, long time ago. I have a new current band. I was 16 or 17 when I did those videos. I'm now 23, so it's a big, big difference. ability and whatnot. But okay, so we've now confirmed we've lost the win to this race, guys. Unfortunately, due to a mistake from ourselves, went into the back of Raikkonen, lost our front wing. And I think we're going to struggle to get a podium finish now. But again, we'll try it and always try our best. So I think we're going to have to settle for second today. Or third. Okay, we can definitely have a go at these two now, see if we can get a podium back from a disaster end to this race, which we've done really well on. Okay, let's catch this Ferrari. Let's get a podium position out of this up and down race.
Tyres and brakes up to operating temperature. Warm your tyres and brakes. If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
However, I do have to remember I still have a I have a 5-second penalty, don't I, for molding on the race, guys, so oh, I've tapped it there, lost the back end. So I think the podium position is really out of our reach here, unless we can get a 5-second gap to the two cars in front of us here, which I find very unlikely. I think we're going to have to settle for a pretty mediocre position today, unfortunately, due to the events of this race. But that is a shame, but don't worry, we'll pick ourselves up and we'll improve for the next one. Although we can't keep these positions at the end of the race when the penalty's added on, still going to race for them anyway. Might as well make it interesting. Up the inside there of Ricciardo. He's hit me from the back. I've lost my front wing again. Ricciardo, what are you doing? Like, seriously.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Okay guys, so again, that's the second time I've lost my front wing now, due to the AI being absolutely incompetent on this game. So yeah, our podium position has now gone. It's been a horrible race. I don't know if you like F1 sort of like online. There's an F1 YouTuber that I follow quite good, which I follow, is called Arava. It's a very, very good online YouTuber for Formula 1. So please check him out. This has been a very up and down race. I'm sorry that I couldn't get the win for you guys, but if you have liked it and if you have enjoyed the stream, please like and subscribe, because there will be a lot more this is coming from, where hopefully the AI won't pelt me off the track and I won't lose my front wing. But we're going to finish this race in probably 6th place, which is...
We've gone through a good 90% of our initial load.
downright average, to be honest, but we shall, again, as I say, we'll pick ourselves up and we'll aim for that win next time round, where I'll be starting a full series of all the races. I'll probably do 20-50% races for the series. Let me know what you think, and I will take your suggestions on board. Due to time or whatever, I think doing a full length race every time would be difficult, but I reckon a 25 or 50% race is definitely doable. Come on, Stevens, out my way, mate. So 3 laps to go. This eventful first live stream. Not the best result for myself. But overall, I'm happy because it still shows I have the pace to keep up with the hardest on this game, and even beat them, because at one point I was far ahead. But obviously weather conditions and pit stops really affected the way this race went for myself. Towards the end of the race, when this Mercedes gets onto lower fuel, really starts to show what a fantastic car it is. It handles absolutely beautifully. The feeling I'm getting through my steering wheel and through my pedals and whatnot is amazing.
Kvyat is dropping 3 seconds a lap to you. Keep extending that gap.
Okay guys, if you've got any suggestions on my next video, what you'd like me to do, it's a back to front challenge or a slowest car challenge or anything like that, just give us a comment below the video once the video is posted, after the live stream's finished. And sorry, wasn't really concentrating there. Yeah, just give us a comment, and I'll read those comments and we'll see what we can do for the next video or the next live stream. And let me know as well, guys, if you want a face cam, you want to see me race.
5 kilos of fuel in the tank, just 5 kilos of fuel remain.
And of course, let me know, and I shall do my very best to make these videos as interesting as I can for you guys, because that's all it's about. It's all about entertaining you guys, making sure you enjoy watching my videos and enjoy my racing. But yeah, as I said earlier, this race would have been easily won by myself, and I was far ahead. But the weather conditions and the way that AI managed to hold on to their tyres for the wet pit stop really put me back.
Caution, yellow flags ahead.
So 6th place I'm not really happy with, because I could easily have won this race, but I've had to pit twice for a new front wing. Once because Ricardo hit me off the road, and the other was on the back of Raikkonen. He came out of the corner extremely slowly, and I went into the back of him. So yeah, a mixture of AI incompetency there and my mistake, but shows what can happen in real racing as well as on F1 2015. Anything can happen, and it does. Just gonna put it into standard just to make sure that we finish this race.
Almost burned through our entire fuel supply, just 5% left, 5%.
Because the last thing I want now is to not finish the race at all, after all the hard we put into this race. Going into lean just to be safe. There you go. That's what the wing situation's cost me. Raikkonen's won the race. Deserved by him. He did drive a solid race. Didn't really make any mistakes, but he didn't help my race at all by knocking my front wing off. So we're going to have to settle for 6th place here, guys. But I can promise you this, things can only get better from here. So as I say, I could have easily won this race. But it's been one of those races where nothing just seems to go right for me. But we're going to cross the line now. In the 6th place. So under circumstances, it could have been a lot of a worse. It could have been a worse result, but yeah, I'm not too happy with that. But we'll take the positives from it, that we do show good pace and that we can use it in the next race. But yeah, so that's it, guys. Finishing in 6th place, starting from 2nd. It's been a really eventful race. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking with me through the race and the tough times throughout that race. But yeah, so get in the stream here. Please feel free to message me or comment, like, favourite, subscribe, anything, just to really show your support for these videos that I'm going to be doing, because it would mean a lot to me. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, and I will see you soon.